And then I did two 2.2 mile runs yesterday. I go from 10 to 90 pounds in 5-pound increments. Plates for the weighted vest, which I have in my office right now, but we have 14 pounds. All right, welcome back to the channel. We're gonna record a new video. Today's goals are to kind of clean out the garage and get it ready for working out with all of the equipment that we already have for strength training. It's been a few days since we did our first video last week, but you know, I want to kind of just do a quick catch up from over the weekend and yesterday. So today's Tuesday, April 1st, and we have 243 days until the Space Coast Half Marathon. So last Thursday is when we did the 1 mile test and the first video. So, you know, I've ran 4 times since then. I did 2.6 miles Friday, 3 miles on Saturday, I don't know, one of those days. And then I did 2.2 mile runs yesterday. And that's because someone keeps taking my local legend status on Strava. So we're probably gonna do a video about that guy and taking back the local legend back from him, because we are the local legend. Yesterday, that guy specifically ran it 3 times in one run just to beat me. So we're gonna have to beat him. So right now we're going to just clean the garage real quick, bring the scale out, do some measurements, do official weigh-in. Even though we're on week 2, today I guess will be our official weigh-in for our starting point. We're gonna do either a time lapse or here's the start of the garage, of it being a mess. So we're gonna do a time lapse, or maybe we'll just do like the little clap and it'll be like done. Hello there. The garage is all clean. I'll show you what we have for equipment. We won't go over a workout today, but this is kind of what we have, and next video or 2 we'll go over a workout. So for the garage, we have a workout mat, cushion, so we can do push-ups, calisthenic exercises. I have a set of Bowflex dumbbells. I go from 10 to 90 pounds. We have a hex squat bar. Okay, we are back later in the night. We had to take a break to make some food and eat. I also had to go for a run before the sun went down. But we got the garage all cleaned up to start working out. We can just quickly show you everything, all the equipment we have, and where I'll be working out in the future and showing you guys. This is the gym. So we have a workout mat. I have Bowflex dumbbells that go from 10 to 90 pounds in 5-pound increments, a hex squat bar and a barbell, a pull-up station with some assistant straps, and I have about 200 to 300 pounds of weight, a dip station which I can pull out, and a heavy bag which I don't use very much anymore, and also a row machine which I also don't use, but maybe we will. And of course a fan for when it gets hot. And we moved the scale into the garage so we could start doing weigh-ins in the garage and recording it. Go ahead and do that now. So this is kind of my starting point. Obviously this is kind of week 2, so I did lose a couple pounds in the past week with eating right and running. So I lost mostly bloat, but let's just see where we're at on the scale. So I think I'm gonna be right around here at 252 pounds. So we are at 254.5 pounds. There's the 4.5, maybe 5, and we're at 250 there. That is where we're at. I guess we'll do some measurements now as well. I don't really know how to measure, but we'll try to measure something. That way we can make some progress later. So the arms, biceps, we're at about 15 inches. Can you see right there?
Yeah, I just zoomed it in.
Okay. And I don't know if I'm doing any of these measurements correctly, but they are what they are, and you can correct me later. We're at about 45 in the chest. Maybe if 46. We'll call it 46. So, and I guess the waist.
Yeah, the waistline.
I don't know where the waist is, but can you see?
What is that, 46?
It says 46.
Oh.
But I don't know if that's kind of my belly. My waist is kind of down here.
Maybe
44 and a half, more or less. 44. We'll call it 44 and go from there as a starting point. Okay, that's it. And we also have some plates for the weighted vest, which I have in my office right now, but we have 14 pounds, 8.75. And these ones I think are 4.25. So those go in the weighted vest, which I use when working out. So I wear the weighted vest. But in the next coming videos, probably not the next video, but I'll go through my first workout with you guys and show you kind of the full body circuit that I do. I plan on doing it twice a week, starting pretty soon, so that way you guys can do it as well. Thanks for watching today. If you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe the video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.